Hi there, Sheila here of SMAP Early Years. I look like I just woke up, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, a little background about me. I'm an early years practitioner or an early years educator or a preschool teacher, however you want to call that, for quite a number of years. And today, to mark the first anniversary of lockdown or quarantine in the Philippines, I hope this is the only anniversary that you will ever have, and we will all be free soon. I have decided that I will be sharing my study notes on YouTube or perhaps in other social media platforms. So I have been a bummer for more than a year now. I left my job sometime in January 2020. So in December 2019, before everyone knew that we will all be locked down, or perhaps before everyone knew about the COVID-19, there was something in me, or like something was telling me that I should go back home. So I resigned from my job that was effective January 2020. And so a year has passed. I'm here in the Philippines. I'm very grateful for that actually. It wasn't that easy in the beginning, but eventually I found ways on how to cope and what I should do with my time. When I was still teaching, I really didn't get much time to read as much as I want to. I know, like, perhaps that was just an excuse because I have a lot of friends who still get a lot of time to read. Perhaps I could have disciplined myself better so that I had time to read what I wanted to read. But, anyways, I didn't. And so during the lockdown, I purchased ebooks because my books are still in Indonesia. And after purchasing a book, I got, links and a lot of free downloads on many different kinds of books, especially in early years or in early childhood education. I also got a lot of books on mindful awareness, which I am so mindful, which I am so interested in, and also a lot of books on self development and transformation, and a lot of books on brains and things like that. So, anyways, in this series, I will be sharing study notes on books about early childhood education or early years development. So then the first one will be about a balance and barefoot. Balance and barefoot, I think. Okay. So I'll be sharing the pictures of the cover of the books that I have study notes. So, yeah, reading those books pretty much occupied my time and kept me sane throughout this year. And as an educator, I have been wanting to share the books that I really found interesting, and I thought those books were gems. They're treasures. And so the only way I know was to send the book or the ebooks themselves. But then again, my friends, my ex-colleagues, or those who have asked on social media, like on my Instagram, that they want to have a copy of the books that I shared on Instagram, they ended up not reading the books. I even set up like a study group where we met once a week, and then eventually it became fortnightly, and then it became once a month, and then it vanished. So it didn't work. Perhaps it was my methodology or something, but yeah, it just didn't work. But I still want to share something. So I thought, like, perhaps I could share my study notes. And the study notes I created are mind maps. Mind mapping, we all learned mind maps in school. that will help us to learn. But in my education, I didn't really use mind mapping back then. Like, I have friends in Singapore who mind map everything effectively and efficiently. It's like mind mapping is second nature to them. And that was really impressive. And only this year that I got to practice that. Actually, note taking is my Waterloo. Like, I'm not really good at it. But when I practice doing mind mapping, I think it helped me a lot to retain information of, retain the information that I read or that I hear or that I watch. Anyway, so the study notes that I will be sharing are mostly mind maps. And yeah. So, yeah, it was a learning process, and I thought that sharing my study notes on social media will help me to learn effectively, that I will be able to learn what I read faster, and also I'll be able to share what I read to more parents and more teachers. I know, like, we're all busy, but it's very important that we take time to upgrade ourselves, to learn to read. And so because I'm very free before I start working full time again, I'd like to do this, and I'd like to be able to upload my study notes with narration on YouTube. Study notes may not be comprehensive nor um, conclusive, or they may not be very good, but I'll share them anyway. And if you find any of those ideas interesting, or if it stirs thoughts, if it provokes you, then perhaps we could connect, we could collaborate, or you could even get the book yourself and dig deeper into the topic. I could even share notes, or I mean, I could even share the ebooks with you. Although I know, like, many readers are mostly, into hard copies like I was, but I just learned it the hard way, because right now I don't really want to purchase books because I am transient. I'm very transient. I'll be moving again. So yeah, I learned to make friends with ebooks. Anyways, in a nutshell, I'm going to read in a nutshell. My goal is to share my notes, to share partial ideas that could help you and our busy friends out there. You could just listen to it on your way to work, while you're eating breakfast, or while you're cleaning, or whatever. And that I hope you would dig deeper if any of these books interest you. Yeah, so I'll be showing the list of books that I have study notes about. And yeah, that's all for now. And see you soon. Bye. So here is my Google Drive of all the ebooks that I have. And yeah, these are the early childhood education books. I think some of them are everywhere. So the first one that I will be uploading is my study note on bare balance in Barefoot by Angela J. Hanscom. Yeah, balance and barefoot. How unrestricted outdoor play makes for strong, confident, and capable children. All right, and yeah, I do have other study notes as well, but I will just polish them before uploading them on YouTube. So these are the books that I have. So if there's any of this that interests you, do let me know. All right.